I've coached all of my kids in basketball and some baseball, and somebody asked me, why do you coach your kids? Why don't you just let somebody else coach them? And there's a bunch of reasons why, but the main reason is my kids got old really fast. And I missed out on so many things because I was so worried about, I've got to do all these things in the future, and I missed out on the moments with them. And this last son, we had 3 kids and then an accidental birth control doesn't work every time kind of child. And I thought, no matter what, I'm going to spend as much time as possible with him because I know he's not going to be around very long. Like my son is, who's in college now, he never wants to be around. He's always with some girl, or he's in Logan, going to school, and we see him maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. And that time together passes. And I want to be with who I'm able to be with as fully as possible. I know that sounds like, you're just kind of soft and cheesy guy, but I want to be peaceful, I want to be happy, and I've noticed that when I do this, with wherever I am, that's what I get as a natural consequence. When I let go of judgment and just focus, then the fragrance of the rose. So instead of stop and smell the roses, it becomes stop and enjoy the smell of the rose. That's what it turns into. And every moment is capable of being enjoyed. It becomes more imprinted on you, those moments that are wonderful, so that you can hearken back to those. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't for a moment say never remember things, kind of what you're saying, or never focus on the future. You for sure make plans. You for sure. We can't just, I'm just going to float around and hope good things happen all the time and just keep my eyes, like you kind of mentioned, Jen, of the hippie who just, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. But when you make a plan, right, you're moving a future moment into the present and applying control. We'll get into time management in a few weeks. Planning is a very present moment activity. But the moment you go into the future and you start getting worried, afraid, scared of something that's not happening now, then you go, wait a second. Wow, this is cool. You get that? Do you get the difference? So I'm not saying don't ever think in the future or the past. You can't help it. But it keeps us out of that stress, which is almost 99% of the time is future past oriented thinking.